Mevys Medical Rescue. The Amtrak trains on the Northeast Corridor go really fast because the line is electrified by overhead wires. All the trains on Sodor like being really useful while they do their work. One fine afternoon, Donald and Douglas were taking their goods train to Vickerstown. It was a really long one, and they both had to be there on time. "We have to take this off island," said Donald. "We do," said Douglas. "It's important." Mevy was delivering pipes to the Vickerstown goods yard so the plumbers can fix leaky faucets and other things. "How's it going, Mevy?" asked Douglas as she puffed in. "That's a lot of pipes." "It is a lot of pipes, Douglas," Mevy said. "Sir Topham Hatt asked me to bring these here today." "That's good," said Douglas, "'cause we're Cedric and Scottish. "I can do best, Doogie," said Donald. Mevy was uncoupled from her pipes, and she steamed off to Knapford Yards. Sir Topham Hatt was there. He had an important job. "I would like you to take these cars to Treatsfield," he said. "Yes, sir," said Mevy. And a few minutes later, she buffered up to the freight cars, and she was ready to go, and she steamed out of the yard towards Treatsfield. The train was really long, but Mevy carried on. "I'm the smartest woman locomotive there is," Mevy said. "The other engines like it when I pull freight cars like this." And the freight cars carried on down the track as much as they can. Mevy was puffing as much as her pistons can carry her. "I must deliver these freight cars on time," she said. Henry was waiting at a signal for Mevy to pass. Just then, Mevy began to speed up, and then Henry was surprised to see Mevy. "Slow down, Mevy," called Henry. "Beanish is on the siding ahead." Mevy's driver applied the emergency brakes. But it was too late. Mevy crashed into the building and the troublesome trucks laughed. "Mevy can't go there, Mevy can't go." Mevy was upset. "Sorry, Beanish," she said. "I didn't have time to stop." "No worries," puffed Beanish. "The points weren't aligned properly." The boxcars had jackknifed in the middle, and they were derailed. James was surprised. Mevy had crashed right into Beanish, and she ran right into the hospital, and she was covered in body fluid, medical waste, and lots of liquid medicine. This is gross, puffed Beanish. I shouldn't be in this mess. I'm sorry, you two, moaned James sadly. I didn't expect this to happen. Beanish's buffers were broken and damaged. I'm stuck, she said. Why don't I back the freight cars up so I can take that medical waste to Whiff's waste dump, said Henry. What a splendid idea, smiled James. A few minutes later, James arrived at Knapford Yards to see Mevy and Beanish. He was stressed out. I didn't mean to see you crash, said James. It was an accident. Thanks for owning up to it, said Beanish. Yeah, thank you, said Mevy. And we're really useful, said Beanish. You two are really useful engines, said James. And I'm glad you're healthy and strong. And they were.